iwradio.co.uk. Isle of Wight Radio.
Good morning. Tuesday morning, wet and windy outside. Hovers are being affected slightly by the weather. I think there are delays on that. Everything else seems to be running okay. But it may be wet and windy out there. But in here, it's warm and toasty. And welcome to the show, our favourite guests ever.
Whatever.
Ever.
Elaine, of course.
Ever. Yeah, I didn't mean you, Mark.
No, I know.
No. You're second. Elaine Caesar and Mark King are here.
Hey.
Oh,
yes.
So have you? I mean, obviously you were in level 42, Mark. But you know, let's talk about your recent, big hit with.
Seriously, yes.
With your weekend.
My weekend radio show.
Yeah.
Here on Isle of Wight Radio.
Yeah. Ultimate 80s.
Yes. And do you know what? I haven't been asked back.
Since we'll find you something.
Do you know, I had such a great time doing that. It was great to do, and I thoroughly enjoyed actually the trip down memory lane for me, because when you go through all these songs and the characters that were, and the 80s was such a great era for music. It really was. I think it was the last great decade of music. I honestly believe that.
Yeah. Well, it was a great show, and you can listen to it again. It's all on the website until Wednesday.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
you can listen on
you can listen to the whole show, all 4 hours of it again on the website until Wednesday. Then we have to take it off.
I'll go home and listen to it.
Yeah, you do that.
I will.
Give yourself a bit of a critique.
Oh, well, there's nothing else to do. What a horrible day it is today, isn't it?
Awful day. Not the kind of day you want to go walking today, but the weather is going to clear, I know, Elaine.
I hope
because
so.
the walking festival is just, we're on the cusp of it, aren't we?
We are indeed. Not long now, Paul.
So tell us a little bit about the walking festival for those who don't know.
Right. Well, it's coming up very soon. It's from the 5th to the 20th of May. We've got over 250 walks in the programme, and once again there's just something for everybody, and this year the shortest walk is 20 feet and the longest is 72 miles.
Fantastic. Now, it always amazes me, like, I can just open this little pamphlet that you've got randomly, and let's have a look and see what kind of walk we've got in here. We've got the stretch your legs walk. You see, there's always something. There's always something a little bit different.
I'm doing the 20 feet one. That sounds good to me.
Now, we've got a little bit of music for you. Hold on.
Oh
yeah.
Arthur Brown.
Yeah. Now, Mark King has taken off his shoes and socks and taking the walk of fire.
Grilled cheese.
Yeah. Now you're doing the world famous fire walk.
Yeah, I am. Yes, Elaine asked if I'd come in and do this, and it's, I thought, yeah, why not?
You did it
one
all
of those things. Well, it seemed like a good idea 6 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And now I've downloaded all the information, and it looks terrifying.
Well, it's 20 feet of walking over hot coals, but it's for a great cause.
It's fantastic, of course, because it's all the proceeds will go to Bewley House. So if we can get as many people as possible can sign up and do this, because you can actually you can come and have a go yourself. We've got two. We've got a fire walk, 9:30 in the evening. That's on the 5th of May, and 6:30 in the evening, a little earlier on, we've got a glass walk.
Marvellous.
Yeah, exactly. So you can lacerate your feet and then cauterise the wounds later on.
Brilliant. It's been well thought out, hasn't it?
But of course, the proceeds go to Bewley House, so it's for a fantastic cause.
Now, I've been asking people for bits of advice that they can pass on to you, and loads of people have been saying, how about Helen Rolfe? She says, just wear fireproof gloves to protect those thumbs. Forget your feet. She's not worried about your feet at all.
Walk on your hands.
Yeah. You probably don't want to do that.
Thanks,
Michael Beston says, I would run across rather than walk. Good luck, Mark.
It sounds good, doesn't it? Well, on the website, I had a look at the firewalk, and it said that wood's notoriously bad conductor of heat, charcoal's even worse, and that how does my barbecue work then? Because everything I put on the barbecue cooks really quickly.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Are you reading the fire walking guide, though? Because they're not going to say you're going to toast your feet, are they?
No, they're not. They're saying it's good. They say it's all doable, and it's not sort of mind over matter. It's actually physics. And the way that this thing works is that you just get moving. There's a very small amount of skin on actually in touch with the red hot coals. I don't know. It's going to be good. But what you do with some other people, and if you can get in touch with Isle of Wight Council, you can go on the Isle of Wight website, actually, www.isleofwightwalkingfestival.co.uk, or you can call the Isle of Wight Council events team. and ask for a form, because you have to pre-register to do it.
Yeah.
But then there'll be a team there in St Thomas's Square on the 5th of May, and they'll talk you through it. They'll tell you exactly what to do. They'll get you ready for it, and then if you can get a couple of members of your family to sort of, chuck a five in or something, you can be sponsored, raise some money. It'll be a great fun day for a start.
Yeah. So, and they get to meet you.
Oh, well, that's the downside, isn't it?
Well, I'm sure there'll be an awful lot of people that will just want to do it just to meet you.
Well, that's
to be
what
honest.
I'd love to meet them too.
This is a big coup, isn't it?
It
Getting
is
Mark to do
indeed.
this.
Yeah, we're really, really pleased. So thanks, Mark, and it's all for a really good cause.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
And like Mark said, it's 20 feet only, and I think probably...
Sounds longer and longer, doesn't it?
But I think your feet only come into contact about 6 times on the hot coals, so, it's a piece of cake,
So
really.
just 6 moments of agony.
I know, I think it's 1,238 degrees Fahrenheit that
Yeah,
it's heated up to.
You're not
but
selling it. You're not selling it now.
But it's great. It's great.
Tell Dean says best advice before the firewalk: moisturise.
Yeah, do you know, I was just talking about that earlier on. I have got a regime, actually, Tel, and I'm balmed up this morning, actually. So
Yeah.
I do. I'll just whack a bit of that on the soles of my feet.
Oh right, okay. I thought you meant just do your face before you, so at least you look good. As you.
No, I do exfoliate of a morning and all that sort of stuff, but I'll just do the soles of my feet. As a matter of fact, does it moisturise? Yeah, that works, does it?
You look about 25. It's amazing.
Stone.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Harriet says don't do it.
Hey, Harriet, I'm with you, babe. Yeah, let's go to the pub.
And Spud Whiteman says, I love lessons in love, but not firewalking. So I think basically...
Is it a play on words?
Yeah, I think so.
Got it.
Suggesting that,
Shouldn't do it.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to do it because we want the money for Bewley House.
And if people want to sponsor you, but not firewalk...
Oh, yeah, well, that's another thing too. Thank you very much. If anyone would like to sponsor me, can they do it through the Isle of Wight
Yeah,
Radio?
of course you can. You almost work here, don't you? the only difference is we don't pay you.
Well, there is that. That's not work, then, is it? That's,
it's a labour of love.
sort of slave labour of love. And I slavishly love doing it. No, it's good. Always a pleasure.
Brilliant. Okay, and I understand that one member of the Isle of Wight radio team has agreed to do this.
What a coup.
Now, I'm hoping he's on the phone at the moment.
Is it Big Glyn?
Well, let me just. What we did is we put all of the jingles from the entire station together,
Yeah.
and randomly selected one. So I don't know for definite who it is, but let's find out.
Glyn Taylor's live and local.
Oh, there you go. Glyn Taylor is doing the firewalk.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And here he is. Brilliant. Morning.
Morning.
So you're up for the firewalk?
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well done.
So you and Mark, how about a piggyback? That would be
I'm
good.
jumping on Mark's
Yeah,
back. Yeah.
you could do that across.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's not fair.
Not fair, but fun.
Not fair, but fun, yeah.
And that's the thing. We're going to play a little quiz in a few minutes' time. Are you up for that?
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Yeah, brilliant. Okay. Now, I was going to play a Level 42 song, because it's our little way of paying you.
I'll sing it.
When you come in, let me see if I can find it. I had a whole load of them here as well. I feel a bit embarrassed now.
Has it gone? Do you want me to hum it?
Yeah, if you could. Yeah, just do, that would be even better. Away you go.
This is a very low bass start. by the way.
That's very good. Very good. You carry on.
Thank you very much. This is Love Meeting Love.
I'm just going to let you carry on.
No, please don't.
Okay, all right. Let's see if we can get some level
to blow my
42.
nose.
We'll do it in a minute. If you can't have level 42, though, who else would you like?
UB40.
Will Young, did you say? I thought you did.
Yes.
Yes.
Red wine.
I'm losing myself. It's Isle of Wight Radio. Good morning. This is Chopping in the Morning. 11 minutes to 9. Elaine and Mark are here. Elaine.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, sounds
Brilliant.
like a cow pooing on a concrete floor.
Oh, I apologise if you're eating your breakfast. It's fine. So we're talking about the walking festival, which gets underway very soon. You can sponsor Mark for the fire walk. Glyn's taking part as well.
Fantastic.
I'm going to sponsor him a £5 to
Great.
do it.
I'll
yeah.
sponsor him for a £5 as well.
Okay,
There you go.
Emily, tenner.
Oh, that's a bit unfair.
Yeah, no, I'll sponsor you, babe.
Brilliant. Charles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, why doesn't anyone have the courage to say no? Not really.
Yeah.
I'm a bit short this week.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, no. Sponsor yourself.
Now, one of the other big unusual walks is the speed dating walk, isn't it?
That's right.
Now, just explain, because I know you've been explaining to Mark how this works while we were off air. I think he got the wrong idea as to some parts of it, but just go through the motions, so to speak.
Right. Well, it's quite an interesting walk, and it's proved quite popular. Over the last 5 years, we've had 3 weddings,
Yes.
and a baby. We've got another wedding on the 12th of May, and then June and Mike will actually be taking their honeymoon during the walking festival walking. It's really, really fascinating, and it's amazing how it works, but it obviously does. The only trouble is we always are over subscribed with ladies, unfortunately, and not enough men. So this year we've actually signed up 60 ladies at the moment, and we've only got 20 men. Now I've sat here trying to...
Can you do a bit on the sidewalk?
Well, you could do. Can we put you down, Mark?
That one I can make. Yes.
I'll put you and Paul down, shall I? But basically, we do need some more men. And,
Right.
I know yesterday I took 6 phone calls, so I think nearer the time, men sort of like hedge their bets.
And what do you do?
Well, we start off at the Fisherman's Cottage in Sandown,
Yes.
Shanklin, sorry, and we walk along to Sandown, and we have a break there for a drink. And then walk back. But basically, we form 2 lines. There's a line of ladies, a line of men, and everybody gets 5 minutes or 4 minutes to talk to each other. And then after a whistle blows, the gentleman from the front of the line moves to the back, and then all the men move forward. So in theory...
Well, that sounds complicated.
It's easy, Paul. Even you could do it.
Sounds like a barn dance.
It's similar.
Dozy-do.
But by the time you finish the walk, you've spoken to everybody. And then basically, if I'm walker number 1 and we both got number 1
Do you do
bags
this
on,
then?
I lead it, Paul.
Right,
I'm not
okay.
allowed on it. I've got a partner.
Right, okay.
But basically, if you and I both ticked each other, then
Hold
we're
on a minute.
match. So, that's how it works.
Was that Elaine making a pass of me?
Did she tick you then?
Yeah,
I did.
I think so. Charles, you'll do this, won't you?
Come on, Charles.
Yes.
Charles
Yes, Charles. And bring some of your mates from Fishbourne.
Yeah, brilliant.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
But
So
we
there
do
you
need
go.
some more men.
Yes. What are you saying about Charles?
Oh, fantastic. Thank you,
Brilliant.
Charles.
Mark, thank you so much for coming in.
Oh, it was a pleasure,
We're
Paul, yeah.
running out of time. Are you going to pop back again soon?
For sure,
So
yeah,
we
I'll
need to
come
talk
in.
about that little garden party
The
that's
little
going on.
garden party that's coming up in June, for sure.
Yes.
But today's all about the walking festival.
It is, and raising money for Bewley House. Where can people find more details?
They can log on to the website, which is www.isleofwhitewalkingfestival.co.uk, or they can ring me at work or the events team on 821,000. And basically, like Mark said, please come along and please pre-register, because it's all for a very, very good cause. And we look
Fantastic.
forward to making quite a lot of money. Should be a good evening.
Brilliant. Thank you ever so much, Elaine Caesar from the Walking Festival, and the mighty Mark King, everybody.
Isle of Wight.